Hey guys, welcome back to Real Reddit Workplace Stories. Today I'm sharing one of the most satisfying revenge stories I've ever read. This happened to a regular office worker who spent months polishing a perfect side hustle business idea worth nearly $120,000. But his greedy manager stole it completely and tried to kick him out. The guy worked in a medium-sized commercial company. Besides his full-time job, he always liked researching market trends and planning side businesses. After half a year of market research, data sorting and detailed profit planning, he finally finalized a complete offline service business idea. This project had clear profit channels, low startup cost and huge market potential. After rough calculation, the annual stable profit could easily reach $120,000. Since he had no enough energy to start it alone at that time, he chose to talk about this mature idea with his direct manager, hoping to get internal resource support and carry out cooperation together. He told every core logic, profit model, customer group positioning and promotion plan of the side hustle without reservation. At first, his manager praised him highly, said this idea was super valuable, and kept asking for all detailed written plans and data documents. Our hero was too honest at that time. He sent all original drafts, planning notes, early market survey screenshots and all core materials to his manager via work email and office chat software. What he never expected was that his manager had long planned to take this business idea for himself. After getting all complete plans, the manager immediately cut off all communication with him. He took this side hustle idea, modified it slightly, reported it to the company's senior management as his own personal project, and quickly started investing to put it into operation. Soon this business project started to make steady profits. The manager took all the credit and huge profits alone, and never mentioned the original creator. When our hero went to ask for an explanation, the manager directly turned hostile. He not only refused to give any profit sharing, but also began to make things difficult for him at work, deliberately assigned heavy tasks, suppressed his performance evaluation, and finally found an excuse to fire him directly. He was fired unfairly, lost his full-time job, and his hard-worked business idea was stolen for nothing. At the beginning he was extremely angry and confused, but he calmed down quickly and decided to solve this problem through legal means instead of impulsive quarrels. Luckily, he had kept all complete evidence from the very beginning. The creation time of all original idea drafts was far earlier than the time when his manager submitted the project. All email sending records, chat records of detailed idea communication, and his exclusive marked planning manuscripts were all well preserved without omission. He first sorted out all evidence completely, consulted professional workplace intellectual property lawyers, sorted out clear legal claim clauses, and formally sent a legal negotiation letter to his former manager and the company. At first the manager thought he was just bluffing and still insisted that all ideas belonged to himself. Until our hero formally filed a formal lawsuit on the ground of business idea theft and intellectual property infringement. Once the case was filed, all internal investment and profit of this stolen side business project were forced to suspend. The company's senior management also began to investigate the whole incident thoroughly. All solid timestamped evidence was presented in front of everyone, and the manager's theft behavior had nowhere to hide. Under huge legal pressure and company internal investigation pressure, the greedy manager finally had to admit the truth. In order to avoid more serious legal compensation and permanent damage to his personal career reputation, he had to accept all conditions. In the end, our hero successfully got all the corresponding compensation equivalent to the total profit of this business project, which was the full $120,000 he deserved. All subsequent operating profits of this project must be reasonably divided according to the original contribution ratio. What's more, his stealing behavior was fully recorded in the company's internal file. He was completely dismissed by the company, lost all management positions and industry reputation, and his future workplace development was completely ruined. After getting reasonable compensation and fair result, our hero didn't stop there. He used the sum of money plus his accumulated experience to optimize and upgrade his original business idea, started his own independent side business smoothly. Now his personal side hustle income is far higher than his previous full-time salary, living a more free and wealthy life than his former manager. This real Reddit story tells every office worker and side hustle enthusiast a very important truth. Never easily expose your mature core business ideas to your superiors without reservation. Keep all creation records and communication evidence at all times. When your labor achievement is stolen and you suffer unfair treatment, don't be depressed and compromise. Choose rational legal ways to safeguard your legitimate rights and interests. We can be kind, but we must never lack the means to protect ourselves. If you have ever encountered workplace exploitation or idea stealing experience, leave your story in the comments section below.